Hey y'all, welcome to Camille Street, episode number 11. You guys, this has been such an amazing journey so far. Can you guys believe you have been here with me for 11 weeks straight? Yes, you guys. 11 weeks straight, and I want to give my love to each and every one of you that are watching, that are supporting, and that are just there for me, okay? I appreciate you. Well, tonight's topic, and y'all know I had to bring out my wine for this. Growth is scary, but it's very necessary. Yes, you guys, growth can be so scary. As I take a sip, because at the end of the day, that's something that I'm going to have to get rid of soon. It's wine. I definitely know I need to stop drinking beer, and I've already stopped drinking liquor, y'all. I have not drank any liquor in, it's been well over a month now. Yes, listen, growth is very scary, but it is very necessary. So that is our topic this evening, growth. So many times we get in situations where we change our mindset, we start viewing things differently, and we start taking the time out of our busy schedules to start working on ourselves and working on growth. And so many times we think that because we start doing something that we used to do, that we failed or that we are no longer growing. That is so untrue. You guys, first of all, it takes courage knowing that you need growth in your life and that you need something to change. It takes courage. And without courage, you will never take the first step to grow. Okay, so you got to give it up for yourself. When you take the step towards growth, never think that because you backpedal that you can never continue to move forward. As long as you have breath and you are able to continue to open your eyes and open your mind, you will continue to grow. Because y'all heard me right. Open your mind. So many times growth is so needed, but if your mind is stuck in the past and it's stuck on your own delusional vision of what you think life should be or what you think life around you is, you will never grow. So you have definitely got to start there, you guys. Growth is the key though. And it can be so scary because a lot of us don't want to look at ourselves, right? A lot of us like to point the finger at everybody else. We like to say, oh, he did this to me, or oh, she did this to me. And so that's why I'm like this. But I'm going to say it to you again, my friend. And I've already spoken to this in I believe it was episode 5, where change is necessary. If you feel like someone else can dictate how you grow and how your mindset can change, you are stuck and you will never begin to grow. As much as you think that you're growing, you are definitely staying the same. Little things may be changing because change is inevitable. Change will always happen. Change is consistent. However, growth is not. Okay? Yeah, and when I say that, some people might be like, yes, growth is not constant. If you want to grow, you have got to put in the work. And that's why I say growth can be very scary, but it is very necessary. Because if you want to have something bigger than yourself and you want to help other people, you got to first start with you. You got to look at yourself. Like Michael Jackson said, the man in the mirror. Open up and make a change before you close your mind. Yes, he was speaking to the masses, and we never really listen to the lyrics, right? A lot of people, man in the mirror, woo! That beat was amazing. Make that change. But how many people literally have made a change? Because I'm going to tell you, to make a change on the outside, you got to start on the inside. Okay, and when he was talking about change, he was speaking on healing. He was speaking on loving. He was speaking on poverty. And how can he look at himself in the mirror when he knows that a child is starving in another country? And see, that right there is a growth mindset. And that is one thing, my friends, that you will have to get together to really truly see growth. And now, you may grow in small ways, but you will still stay in that pot until you can break your own barrier. Yes, I said it. If you fail to break your own barrier, you, my friend, will stay stuck in the pot no matter how much your roots grow. They will never be strong enough to break free. Okay, you have got to be able to change your mindset, to show empathy, to be able to look and see someone else's plight and not compare it to yours. Okay, you have got to start the growth of the mind so you can start to grow in your own skin, and then you will start to glow. You know, I have been glowing so much, you guys. It was a little strange the other day because people are looking at me, and this one lady, and I don't want to talk about color, but she looked at me and she just smiled. Now, I was already smiling, but the fact that she looked at me and made sure I saw her, and once she locked eyes with me, she smiled. And I'm going to tell you what I think it is, because some people can see and some people are unable to. But I'm going to tell y'all one thing about me. I am 100% authentic. And now if I fuck up, I'm going to admit it. Okay? And if I do see someone else fuck up, I'm going to be quiet about it now. I used to want to point out people when they do something wrong. But guess what? At the end of the day, they don't see that they're wrong. Nothing you can say will help them see their error and their ways. It's up to the man. And that's such a powerful song, Man in the Mirror. And you guys, I want to leave with a quote from my book. I got it right here. But it's not time up yet, but I just want to get prepared because, you guys, growth can be scary. It can be so scary. It can be scary to the point to where when you see yourself grow and then you hold yourself accountable and then you point it out to yourself, you can revert right back. But as long as you see yourself revert back and see how that makes you feel and know how you want to move forward from that, that's still growth, my friend. That is still growth. All right, so we are going to stop the timer. You guys know what that is because we got to make sure we can get this out on all platforms until I go big, okay? Because y'all, episode number 11, after these episodes, I will definitely work on getting on different platforms where the podcasts are aired. And hopefully soon I can build my studio and have some guests come on, okay? Now, this is a quote that I wanted to leave you guys with because, like I said, growth is scary, but it's very, very necessary. Despite all of the tribulations you go through, remember, you are still a good person. It just takes that growth to change that mindset, to continue to learn and continue to grow. You guys, thank you so much for coming to Camille Street, where love begins and the conversation will never end. We have got to make sure that we start spreading love. We've got to start making sure that we show our light. So guess what? People can see you too. You guys, follow me on YouTube. It's Camille in the Lion's Den. Subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. It's Fly With Me 32. And also, you guys, follow me on TikTok. It's Camille H Fly or CLH Publishing. Either way. Again, you guys, thank you so much for coming to episode 11. Thank you for your support. And remember, growth is scary, but it is very, very necessary.